TOEIC Listening Practice. Listening Part 3. Set 19. Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following conversation.
Brenda, Carla, we have a major problem. The projector for the 2 p.m. workshop isn't turning on.
Oh no, we have 50 attendees arriving in less than an hour. Did you try a different power cable?
Yes, and a different laptop. It's definitely the projector itself. This is a disaster.
I just checked the inventory system. All our backup units are already in use for other sessions.
Okay, panicking won't help. Carla, could you please run down to the AV department on the 1st floor? They might have a portable one we can borrow. It's our only shot.
Right. I'm on my way. I'll call you if I find one.
Thanks, Carla. I hope they have one. Without the presentation slides, the training will be ineffective.
Let's hope for the best. Anna, you and I should prepare a backup plan just in case. Maybe we can use the whiteboards.
Number 1. What is the main topic of the conversation? Number 2. What does Brenda ask Carla to do? Number 3. Why is Anna concerned about the projector? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 1. The correct answer is A. Next, let's look at number 2. The correct answer is C. Finally, for number 3. The correct answer is B. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 4 through 6 refer to the following conversation.
Tom, thanks for coming up. I just spoke with the guest in room 305. He's quite unhappy with the noise from the street.
I see. I remember checking him in. He mentioned he was here for a quiet writing retreat.
Exactly. He booked a quiet garden view room, but it seems there was a mix-up in the system, and he was assigned a standard city view.
Ah, that explains it. I'm very sorry, Miss Evans. The system has been a bit buggy since the update.
It's all right. We just need to fix it for him. What's our availability like for the garden-facing rooms?
Let me check on my tablet. It looks like room 512, a suite with a garden view, is available. It's an upgrade, but given the circumstances...
That's perfect. Let's move him there immediately. We should also offer him something for the trouble.
What do you suggest? A complimentary dinner at our restaurant, perhaps?
That's a good idea. And could you also arrange for a fruit basket to be sent to his new room? He specifically requested a room where he could work without distractions.
Of course, I'll go speak with him right away. Offer the new room and the complimentary dinner. I'll have housekeeping send up the fruit basket.
Number 4. What is the main purpose of the conversation? Number 5. What does the guest in room 305 require? Number 6. What will Tom do first? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 4. The correct answer is D. Next, let's look at number 5. The correct answer is A. Finally, for number 6. The correct answer is B. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Mark, it's Helen from TechCorp. I'm calling about the invoice you sent for the upcoming leadership workshop. There seems to be a discrepancy.
Hi, Helen. Oh, what's the issue? I thought we finalized everything last week.
Well, our finance department has a policy that they can't process payments for single-line items over $3,000 without director-level approval, which can take days.
I see. The on-site facilitation fee is $3,500, isn't it? That must be the problem.
Exactly. We need to get this paid by tomorrow to confirm the booking, so we can't wait for that approval. Is there any way you could reissue the invoice?
Reissue it how? The total amount will be the same.
Could you split the facilitation fee into 2 parts? For example, workshop preparation and day 1 facilitation. As long as each item is under the $3,000 threshold, it will go through our automated system immediately.
That's an unusual request, but I understand. To be clear, you want me to take the $3,500 item and break it into 2 smaller ones?
Yes, please. That would solve our problem. Could you also remove the charge for printed handouts? We've decided to go digital and will provide tablets.
Certainly. So I'll split the on-site facilitation and remove the handouts. I'll email you the revised invoice number INV 2024B shortly. You should see the changes reflected there.
Number 7. What is the main purpose of Helen's call? Number 8. What is the company's policy on invoice payments? Number 9. Look at the graphic. Mark mentions creating a new line item called workshop preparation. Which existing charge will this new item be a part of? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 7. The correct answer is C. Next, let's look at number 8. The correct answer is D. Finally, for number 9. The correct answer is B. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following conversation.
Chloe, thanks for the detailed proposal. The tiered loyalty program sounds promising.
I'm glad you think so, David. I believe it will significantly boost repeat business, especially at your newer locations.
My main concern is the launch timeline. You've proposed a May 1st launch. We have a big local food festival on May 15th, and I'd want the program well established by then.
That's a valid point. We could potentially fast-track the development. It would mean compressing the testing phase from 2 weeks to 1.
Would that be risky?
There's a slight risk of minor bugs, but my team is very experienced. I'm confident we can manage it. To do that, I'd need your team to provide all the brand assets, logos, color codes, and photos by this Friday.
This Friday? That's tight, but I'll make it happen. I want to be aggressive with this.
Great. With the assets on Friday, we can aim for a launch on April 25th. That gives you over 2 weeks before the festival.
April 25th. I like the sound of that. Now about the in-store promotional materials. You've quoted for posters and table tents.
Yes, for all 10 of your locations.
Could you also mock up a design for a window decal? I want to capture foot traffic from people walking by.
Absolutely. A window decal is a great idea. I'll have our designer create a draft and include it in the next review.
Perfect. This has been very productive. I feel much better about the timeline now.
Me too. I'll send over a revised project plan reflecting the new launch date, and I'm looking forward to visiting your flagship cafe to see the customer experience firsthand.
Number 10. Where does Chloe most likely work? Number 11. What additional item does David ask for? Number 12. What will Chloe do? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 10. The correct answer is D. Next, let's look at number 11. The correct answer is C. Finally, for number 12, the correct answer is A. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 13 through 15 refer to the following conversation.
Ben, we have an urgent issue. The client Global Imports just doubled their order for the XT200 model. They need 500 units by Friday.
500, but our current inventory shows we only have 250 units in stock. The next shipment from the factory isn't due for another 2 weeks.
I know, that's the problem. I was hoping you might have a solution. This is our biggest client. We can't afford to let them down.
Let me think. The Manchester warehouse is a separate inventory pool. They might have stock. Their inventory system isn't connected to ours, so I'd have to call their manager directly.
That would be fantastic. Could you do that now? If they have the extra 250 units, we could arrange an overnight transfer.
Right. I'll call David at the Manchester branch immediately. I'm pulling up his number now.
Thanks, Ben. While you do that, I'll start preparing the paperwork for the existing 250 units here at our distribution center.
Good plan. Hopefully David picks up. Yes. Hello, David. It's Ben from the London Centre.
Number 13. Where does the conversation most likely take place? Number 14. How do the speakers plan to fulfill the large order? Number 15. What does Ben imply about the next shipment? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 13. The correct answer is C. Next, let's look at number 14. The correct answer is D. Finally, for number 15, the correct answer is A. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 16 through 18 refer to the following conversation.
Mr. Chen, I've taken all the measurements for the living room. It's a beautiful space with great natural light.
Thank you, Laura. We're very excited to see what you come up with. We're just a little anxious about the budget.
Of course, that's completely understandable. I always work closely with my clients to ensure we stay within their financial comfort zone.
That's a relief to hear. We've had a bad experience in the past with costs spiraling out of control.
I promise that won't happen. Based on our initial discussion, I've sourced a few options for the sofa. This one here in the catalog is a great fit for the style you like.
It is lovely. What's the price?
It's $3,000. However, I have a trade discount, so I can get it for you for $2,500.
That's a significant saving. What about the delivery time?
That's the only catch. Because it's a custom order, it has a lead time of 8 weeks.
8 weeks? We were hoping to have the room finished sooner. Is there anything that could arrive more quickly?
Yes, the floor model of the same sofa is available for immediate delivery, and they'll take another $500 off the price if we take that one.
So $2,000 and we can have it this week? That sounds like a fantastic deal. Let's do that.
Number 16. Where are the speakers? Number 17. How can Mr. Chen get an additional discount on the sofa? Number 18. How does Mr. Chen feel about the project budget? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 16. The correct answer is B. Next, let's look at number 17. The correct answer is B. Finally, for number 18, the correct answer is C. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 19 through 21 refer to the following conversation.
David, thanks for meeting with me. I wanted to check in on how you're settling into the new project management role.
Thanks, Maria. It's been good but challenging. I feel like I'm spending most of my day just answering emails and attending meetings, not doing the deep work.
I've noticed that on your weekly reports, your task completion rate has dipped by about 15% over the last month.
I know. I'm struggling to protect my time. By the time I get a chance to focus, the day is almost over.
That's a common problem in this role. What I found helpful was blocking out focus time in my calendar. For example, 2 hours every morning where you don't take meetings.
You mean just declining meeting invites that fall in that window?
Exactly. Or suggesting a different time. You need to be proactive about managing your schedule. Your main priority is moving the project forward, not just being available.
That makes sense. I've never thought of it that way. I can try blocking off 9 to 11 a.m. starting tomorrow.
Perfect. Let's try that for 2 weeks and see how it impacts your productivity. We can review the results in our next check-in.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for the suggestion, Maria.
No problem. And before you go, could you send me the updated budget spreadsheet for the Alpha project by the end of the day?
Will do.
Number 19. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 20. What does Maria suggest David do? Number 21. What does Maria ask David to do before he leaves? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 19. The correct answer is D. Next, let's look at number 20. The correct answer is A. Finally, for number 21, the correct answer is D. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 22 through 24 refer to the following conversation.
Hi Ken, thanks for joining the call. I assume you've seen the agenda I sent out for Friday's quarterly review.
Hi Susan, yes I have. That's actually why I wanted to talk to you. I have a proposal for a small change.
Oh, we're on a very tight schedule, Ken. What did you have in mind?
I see you've allocated the software update for 10:30. I'd like to propose we swap that with my inventory system presentation.
Swap them. But the software update is critical. We've had a number of system crashes this past month, and everyone wants to know the status of the patch.
I understand, and that's precisely why I think my topic should come first. The root cause of those crashes isn't the software itself, but an issue with our server capacity, which is what my inventory system analysis covers.
Really? You're certain about that?
Yes. My data shows server requests have increased by 300% since we launched the new inventory tool. If we discuss my findings first, the software update discussion will be much more productive. It provides essential context.
You make a compelling point. It doesn't make sense to discuss the symptom before the cause. Okay, I agree. I'll swap the sessions.
Great. Then after my talk, I'd suggest we schedule a follow-up for a smaller group to dive into the technical details. The quarterly review isn't the right place for that.
I agree. Okay, so you'll present at 9:30. I'll adjust the agenda and send out a revised version this afternoon. I'll add a note about the technical follow-up as well.
Number 22. What is the purpose of Ken's call? Number 23. What problem has been occurring with the company's software? Number 24. Look at the graphic. According to the revised plan, what time will the IT department present? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 22. The correct answer is A. Next, let's look at number 23. The correct answer is B. Finally, for number 24, the correct answer is C. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 25 through 27 refer to the following conversation.
All right, team. Let's finalize our choice for the new office supplies vendor. I'm looking at the evaluation summary now.
To me, it seems like Office Pro is the clear frontrunner. They have the highest score on the chart.
I agree they scored well, Brenda, but their delivery time is a concern for me. A 5-day lead time is the longest of the three. We often have urgent next-day needs.
That's a fair point, Claire. SupplyCo offers next-day delivery, but their pricing is 15% higher across the board.
And InnovaDesk has a low-quality rating. I think we can rule them out.
Agreed. So it's between Office Pro's cost savings and SupplyCo's speed. What if we tried a hybrid approach?
What do you mean, Robert?
Why don't we contract with Office Pro for our standard bulk monthly orders to take advantage of their lower prices and set up a secondary account with SupplyCo purely for emergency, next-day requests?
Oh, that's a clever solution. It gives us the best of both worlds, cost efficiency for planned purchases and responsiveness for urgent needs.
I like that a lot. It mitigates the risk of Office Pro's slow delivery without committing to SupplyCo's high prices for everything.
Excellent. Then it's decided. Let's move forward with preparing contracts for both vendors based on that dual supplier strategy.
Number 25. What is the outcome of the discussion? Number 26. What is Robert's proposed solution to the vendor problem? Number 27. Look at the graphic. What is Claire's concern about Office Pro? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 25. The correct answer is D. Next, let's look at number 26. The correct answer is B. Finally, for number 27, the correct answer is C. Okay, let's move on to the next set. Questions 28 through 30 refer to the following conversation.
Hi Beth, Carl. Thanks for joining. We need to schedule the team for the semi-annual physical inventory count at the main warehouse.
Right. I have the staff availability list in front of me. What day are we thinking?
Well, it needs to be a day when shipping and receiving are closed, so the stock levels are static. That means it has to be on a weekend.
That's a problem, Mike. As you know, we have that major server migration project happening. Due to that, the entire IT support team is unavailable to work this coming Saturday.
Okay, so Saturday is out, that leaves Sunday. Looking at the grid, we have enough staff available on Sunday, provided we schedule the count in the morning.
Sunday morning works. Let's book the full team. We'll need everyone.
Agreed. Beth, can you send out the official scheduling notification to the staff listed as available for that time slot?
Consider it done. I'll email the 5 available staff for the Sunday morning shift right now.
Number 28. What is the purpose of the call? Number 29. Why is it not possible to do the work on Saturday? Number 30. Look at the graphic. How many people will Beth contact? All right, now let's review the answers. Let's start with number 28. The correct answer is A. Next, let's look at number 29. The correct answer is D. Finally, for number 30, the correct answer is B. That's the end of the listening test. Great job, and thanks for doing your best today.